Okay, so the next page, now we're going to use these skills over here on this page. We're only doing like 4 or 5 problems on here. I'm going to take it really slow at the beginning just to like build all the concepts. That'll make it easier as we go. So here for number 1, it says triangle ABC is similar to triangle LMN. So that little squiggly line, the squiggly line means similar to. So it means that the shapes aren't congruent, but they're like proportional. Okay, and what else? About similar shapes, they don't have identical sides, like the sides aren't congruent, but they are corresponding. So like segment AB corresponds to LM. So AB corresponds to LM. And like BC corresponds to MN. And then AC, the first and last letter, corresponds to LN. AC corresponds to LN. And then also in similar shapes, all the angles are congruent. So this angle is the same measure as this one. This angle, same measure as this one. And then this angle is the same measure as this one. And you could use this similarity statement to find the matching parts as well. Okay, in the question, it also says to find the scale factor. List all the pairs of congruent angles, which we showed, and write the ratios of corresponding side lengths in a statement of proportionality. Okay, so when we find scale factor, it's always new over the original. And then the abbreviation for scale factor is K. So it shows this little arrow here saying it's going from this one to this one. So this here is our new shape, and then this one is our original. Okay, so when we do this, we're going to put corresponding side over corresponding side, new over the original. So here we have this side right here, 9 corresponds with the 6.75 side. And then this corresponds with this, so it would be 8 over 6. See if I color coordinate here, and then 6 over 4.5. So those are all the ratios. Now sometimes they'll ask you if these shapes are similar, and the way to determine that is just to divide these numbers. Yes, Isabel? So it's always new over the original. So in this case, the new one is bigger. So I divide these two numbers, I get 1.3 repeating. Divide these numbers, 1.3. Okay, they're all coming out to the same decimal, so it's proportional. And then what this divides to is actually the scale factor. So K equals 1.3 repeating. Or if you simplify like the fraction 8/6, it would be 4/3. Either way is correct. So that means that this shape is 1.3 times bigger than this.
I put a K.
I don't know who determined that. I don't know. Okay, number 2, we're not going to go through so much detail here, but same idea. So we have similar polygons. We're going to identify corresponding parts. So like shortest side with shortest side, those correspond. Longest side with the longest side. You can also use a similarity statement if you're not sure. This side corresponds with this. And this here corresponds with this side. And again, now we have an arrow. This one's new over the original. Okay, so then corresponding over corresponding. So like 1 over 3. This corresponds with this, 3 over 9. Pink with pink, 4 over 12. And this blue with this blue, 2 over 6. Then you could go ahead and divide all these, but they're all equal to 1/3 or 0.3 repeating. So our K, our scale factor, K equals 1/3 or K equals 0.3 repeating, whatever you prefer. So this is 1/3 the size of this. So the side lengths are 1/3 the side. If the scale factor is less than 1, like a fraction, then your shape is getting smaller. If it's larger than 1, then your shape is getting bigger. If it's equal to 1, it's the same size. Okay. Next, now it says the polygons are similar. Find the value of x. So for this, we do have to identify corresponding sides. Looks like this corresponds with this. This side corresponds with this one. And this side corresponds with this. Okay, so to set this up, it doesn't matter which order, there's no arrow, it's not saying one's like the new one and one's the original, you just have to be consistent. So this x is what I'm trying to solve for, x over 20, the corresponding side on the other shape, equals, and just choose a corresponding side, maybe this one to this one, see 18 over 12. So if I do like first to second, I gotta do first to second over here. And then once I have it set up, I can use cross multiplication. So 12 times x is 12x. 20 times 18.
Be 12 over 18.
So I did first to second, so x over 20. So I had to do 18 over 12. Yeah. And then 20 times 18 is 360. Divided by 12. And x equals 30. Notice that there's another set of corresponding sides I didn't even use. I could have used those, I would have gotten the same answer. Okay, and then we're going to jump down to number 6. There's one just like this on the test, by the way. You'll see it on Alex. And then there's one just like this on the test as well. So this one, we have a larger or a different kind of polygon. Corresponding sides, again, this corresponds with this. This corresponds with this. With this side. And this with this. Okay, we're trying to find x, so I'll start with the pink sides. I'll do 8 over x equals, and then just choose another set of corresponding sides, maybe 6 over 9. Cross multiply, we got 6x equals 72. Divided by 6, x equals 12. Okay, last one we're going to do together is number 8. This one is a little bit different. They give us like a median of the triangle. So this median corresponds with this median over here. And then this side corresponds with this. Okay, so we'll do the first one over the second one. So y minus 1 over 16 equals first over second, so y over 18. And then from here, you can cross multiply. So 16 times y, 16y. 18 times this, 18 times y minus 1. Distribute. 16y equals 18y minus 18. Subtract 18y. Negative 2y equals negative 18. Y equals 9. And that is all. So for the rest of the class, your to-do list is homework 8-1 on Schoology. And then start your weekly Alex. If you need help, of course, let me know.